West must be very come clean here. At the early stage, because they wanted to overpower us. Look, when this civilization went to South America, North America, Australia, New Zealand, they took over this. They destroyed the local civilization. They took over. When they came to India, again they wanted to colonize and control us. So they look around and say, how can we in a way infuse our vision regarding what this world is all about into the Hindu world? How can we control these people? And they said, okay, make them think like us. Macaulay's idea. Let them become English people in every sense, the way they think even. So English education, all this became part and parcel of the way of trying to influence us. At the same time, there were people like Professor Max Muller, who was an Indologist. Initially, he was introduced to Hinduism to see how they can find mistakes in Hinduism so they can crack it. This is a real story. He was employed to find chinks in the Hindu teachings. But in the process, while he was investigating Hinduism, he came across such beautiful, vast idea. He said, oh, I don't know what I've never seen material like this anywhere in the world. He became mesmerized by Hinduism. But the intention was to break the backbone of Hinduism. It didn't work. It failed miserably. So the very person who was trying to break suddenly fell in love with it. And he became, he was very clear. His intentions were this. And then he ended up by becoming, if you like, a person who kind of was able to, compile together, produce, systemize the whole of the Vedic scripture. He became the person to do that. So you have to pay tribute to him for that. But his intentions were wrong. So the reason is this. The one thing that is holding, as I said, for 5,000 years we have survived with a single civilization. There is some secret behind it. And the secret is our spiritual inheritance. And this other people find it difficult to accept. If you want to break the backbone of this nation, you have to attack that. And they have tried to do that. They have tried to, look, Swami Vivekananda said, the amount of mud flung at Hinduism by Western the Christian missionaries is more than the mud at the bottom of the Indian Ocean. They went out and spread such horrendous rumors about Hinduism, so everybody said, like, you're burning widows, burning widows, satis. He said, satis, how this sati institution came into being? Nothing to do with Hinduism. When the Muslims sometimes, came to India and won a battle, the queens of the Hindu kings were taken to as their concubines or as slaves. And these Hindu queens said, we couldn't be bothered, we'll kill ourselves. So they jumped in a funeral pyre rather than fall into the hands of the enemy. This is how it started, nothing to do with Hinduism. These were brave women saying, my dignity is more important. I'd kill myself rather than sleep with this person who just killed my husband. And this is the reason how this thing, this is Hinduism. And all this kind of romantic tale of Hindus burning their widows. They've tried every ploy to undermine Hinduism or try and demolish, and they still do it now. Look, I'm telling you on air. BBC hates me for the simple reason I present this modern vision of Hinduism, contemporary version of Hinduism. They would rather not have me, they have somebody, kind of from the temple, Hinduism is like this. Rather than have somebody, kind of dynamic like me who will take the challenge back into their lobby. So this is still the ongoing problem. But with the modern social media, I can bypass the BBC.
Free e-learning course in Hinduism. To register, please visit www.hindu-academy.com.
Talks on Hinduism. Sponsored by People Care. Encouraging caring for the elderly in their own homes. For more information, please visit peoplecare.com.